Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I feel is super exciting and a little bit different for my channel. As you can see from the title, I got laser eye surgery. Now this is something I have wanted for kind of as long as I can remember. Now I've been wearing glasses for 15 years and to be honest, I wasn't even wearing glasses. I was wearing contacts pretty much every day and my eyes would be so tired in the evening and just I felt restricted with my contacts and I didn't love wearing my glasses. I just didn't feel myself and I didn't feel fully confident, so that's why I always opted for contact lenses. But I just found they irritated and dried out my eyes, and I'd always just wanted laser eye surgery because, to be honest, I just wanted to be able to wake up and be able to see. Like, I had forgotten what that felt like, so I decided to finally bite the bullet and get laser eye surgery. I documented my whole experience. I vlogged it, so I'm going to play that for you and just let you see the journey and how it was for me. At the start, I didn't even know if I was a suitable candidate because I know a lot of people aren't. It all depends on the shape of your eye, the strength of your eye, the dryness of your eyes. There are lots of factors to be considered. So I documented the whole journey and I just thought it might be a little bit interesting. I went to Optilase in Belfast, and I honestly can't recommend them enough. I felt completely at ease the whole journey, and that's kind of what you want because at the end of the day it's very unlikely, but things can go wrong, and there was a little bit of fear the morning of the surgery because you just don't know. But yeah, I documented it and I'm going to play that for you. And then I've had so many questions on my Instagram about the surgery, how it felt, what it was like, what the recovery was like. So I'm going to answer those at the end because I know a lot of people want to know. So without further ado, let's roll the clips. Morning guys, this feels a little bit weird because I don't think I've ever been on camera before with my glasses on. I don't really wear my glasses very much, but I actually cannot see very well. I wear contacts every single day, and for a long time I've been really interested in getting laser eye surgery. It seems a little bit scary, but I finally bit the bullet. I have finally decided to go and have a consultation. I say bit the bullet. I don't even know if I'm suitable for it, if it's going to work for me. I don't really know what it involves. So today is the day that I go for the consultation and find out all the information that I need to know. So I've had to wear my glasses for the past 24 hours and I won't be able to drive or anything after because apparently my vision will be really blurry. So I'm wearing my glasses. I'm at my sister's house in Belfast. I'm walking into town for the appointment and then I can walk back so I don't have to drive. So yeah, that's where we're at today. That's what we're up to. And I thought I'd bring you along with me because I took you on my laser hair removal journey, but I think this is even more interesting because this is kind of scary, but I also would love for it to work out. So that's where I'm going today. I'm going to Optilase in Belfast. Let's go. So I asked lots of questions when I was in there getting my consultation. I took a little video of the machinery and equipment used to do the consultation tests, and I'm just going to kind of explain to you what they are. So the circular one that kind of looks like it could hypnotize you, that is a topographer, and it's used to measure the shape and the thickness of the cornea. There's an autorefractor there, the one in the middle, and it measures the pupil size, the refraction, and the corneal curvature. So I just said, oh, this is like a really fancy eye test. It kind of just does what the optician would do for you when you go for a regular eye test. And then as you see me sitting here now, this is a phoropter. I'm not exactly sure, but I just asked lots of questions so I could pass on the information to you. And this is literally just a regular eye test. So when you go to your optician and you put on the big fancy glasses that weigh a ton, that's just a more fancy design of that. And then the last test here, that's a slit lamp, and that checks the front and the back of the eye. They look into that just to check everything looks good and you are a suitable candidate. Hey everyone, so last time I was on here I was going for my consultation at Optilase for the laser eye surgery. I'm back in my glasses today. I've been wearing them all week because the consultation all went well and they deemed me as an appropriate candidate for laser eye surgery. So today I'm going to meet my surgeon, Dr. Jane, and hopefully he gets the final say on everything. So he's gonna hopefully book me in for the surgery once he takes a little look at my eyes and decides that we are good to go ahead, and then hopefully in the next week or so I will be getting the surgery. So I'm totally excited and I'm going to take you down with me. So I'll be lying on that bed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting real. Morning. It is 6:27 a.m. surgery day. I forgot my vlogging camera, so I'm using my camera on my phone, and I think I look here. I am getting laser eye surgery at 7 a.m. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but I am mostly excited. I know I will be out of practice of everything, off social media, off my phone, off doing anything for the next 24 hours. My brother is coming to get me right now, and then him, my mom, my sister are taking it in turns to kind of babysit me today. But yeah, going in at 7 a.m. I am in the first surgery of the day, so there shouldn't be any delays, and I should be out of there by 8:30 at the latest. And yeah, I will check in with you, I guess, in the very near future when I will no longer be wearing my glasses. It's so weird. Like, I'm gonna take my glasses off today for the last time. Why did I make everything so dramatic? I don't know, but I am excited. So I thought I should get back on camera and update you on the surgery. We are past a week now and I'm allowed to wear makeup again, and that's kind of why I stayed off camera. So vain, I know, but I just felt I looked hideous because you really can't wear makeup for about a week, and definitely no eye makeup. So that is back on now. We're all good. I had my 1 week checkup yesterday and everything is looking perfect. I am delighted. So I had lots of drops to do every day for a week, and now I'm just down to drops for dryness. So I'm still doing those every 4 hours, but it's just amazing. I think, can you see? There's still a tiny little bit of redness. You might not even be able to pick it up on the camera because it's so small on my eye, and that's bruising from the surgery now. I know bruising sounds like it comes from pain, but genuinely, the surgery was completely pain-free. I'm going to do a sit-down video and chat you through everything, the whole process, and what I was thinking and what I was feeling as it was happening. But these are the little vlog parts I want to insert as we go as well. So I just want to keep this as live and my true experience as possible. So yeah, I am absolutely loving life. I can't believe I can see. One day, the day after the surgery, I went back for a checkup the very next day. My surgery was 8 in the morning and my appointment the next day was 12 o'clock. And at 12 o'clock, I had 20/20 vision. I was cleared to be allowed to drive. It was incredible, and it's only gotten clearer and crisper since, so I'm really happy. I can only recommend Optilase to the highest amount. Like, they have been incredible. They have held my hand all the way, always made me feel good, always made me feel comfortable and at ease, and not worried about the procedure. And here we are 8 or 9 days on, and it's just incredible. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I can see, which is the best thing ever. So there you go. As you can see, I had a very positive experience, and I know I have 20/20 vision, which is incredible. Like, I look out my window and I can see everything crystal clear, and I'm just so excited for the summer, because when I went on holidays in the past, if you are a glasses wearer or contact lens wearer, you'll know that you can't really jump in the water and do things like that unless you take them out, and then I would never do that because I couldn't see, because my vision was quite bad. If it means anything to you, I was short-sighted and my vision was -3.75 and -3.45 in the other eye. So I wouldn't be able to really recognize somebody if I walk past them on the street. I know people have vision that's a lot worse, but I know people maybe around the -2 mark could still do day-to-day life but just squint, but still be kind of able to see. But that just wasn't a possibility for me. I could not have left the house with like glasses or contacts. Like I literally wouldn't be able to see, and it would be dangerous, you know. I have to drive. So yeah, I have 20/20 vision now, which is just crazy to me. And yeah, I've asked everybody to leave their questions in the little question box on Instagram. So the questions are literally all the same. Everybody wants to know about the recovery, kind of the nerves, what it felt like, and how long it took to get back to day-to-day life. So this one says, how long was it after the procedure that you were able to get back to normal? A day or so? So there are two options of surgeries at Optilase, LASIK and PRK. I opted for LASIK because luckily for me I had the choice. And I was suitable for both. Some people don't get the option and you're just told which surgery you're able to have, and if you want to go ahead with it, that's fine. I went for LASIK because the recovery period is much shorter. I feel like I did cover this in the vlog. Like I went in for the surgery at 7 a.m, I had the surgery at 8, and then I went back for a checkup the next day at 12, and I had 20/20 vision. So I guess I should fill in the gaps there and tell you what happened. So I went for the surgery. I was lying on the table, and it sounds gross, and obviously I'm not an optician or a surgeon, so I don't know the technical terms, but my understanding of it is they cut a little slit across your eye. Now that sounds gross. And then they flap it open, they put the laser down in, and then they flap it closed. Very, very basic terms. Like I say, I'm not an optician. The laser itself is completely pain-free. I didn't feel anything. I looked straight up into the laser, held it there for 18 seconds I think it was, and then everything became clear. We did one eye at a time, and it was the most bizarre experience ever, seeing everything become clear. The worst part is having the little slits cut. Can't feel it at all, but they do apply pressure on your eye. So if you apply pressure like this, you'll get a basic understanding of how that feels. When I sat up, my eyes felt a little bit grainy and very, very blurry. It's kind of like being underwater, but I knew I could see because of what I had experienced lying down. It was like once the laser had went into my eye and then they were like flapping down the little flap. I'm so sorry if that grosses you out. It became clear, like I could see the little tools being used. So we did one eye at a time, and the same for both eyes. Couldn't see before the laser went in, could see after. Crazy, but so cool. Then I left the surgery, and they gave me all of my eye drops, all of my instructions, things that I needed to do, and my brother drove me home. I live about an hour away from Belfast, and within that hour it did start to become painful. Like you weren't able to open your eyes anymore because they felt so gritty. You're advised to bring paracetamol on the day because it's better to have it and take it to ease the pain rather than looking for it when you need it. Now, I say pain, I don't want to scare anybody. It is not agonizing at all. It's just uncomfortable. It's like when you get something in your eye, it's uncomfortable. This feels like there's sand in your eye. They feel gritty. That's the best way to describe it. But my advice was try and sleep it off. So like I said, it took me an hour to get home. As soon as I got into the house, we did my first round of drops. And then I went to bed, and I was tired enough because I'd gotten up so early that I was able to sleep it off for 4 hours. My mom woke me back up and we did my drops again. The difference in that 4 hours is crazy. The first time I found it quite hard to open my eyes. The second time, much easier. Went back into a dark room for the next 4 hours. I couldn't really sleep again. I wasn't really tired anymore, but I just kept my eyes closed and listened to a little bit of music. And then after that 4 hours, drops again. Honestly, it was getting easier, it was getting clearer, and it was feeling less gritty by the hour. By that night, my vision was already pretty clear. It was incredible. So then I went to bed, and to be honest, I didn't sleep very well because I'd slept all day. You had to wear these goggles for the first week, just so you don't touch your eyes. You cannot touch your eyes after the surgery. Because the LASIK recovery is 24 hours, I could see the next day. And if you know me, I'm a radio presenter. I work Sunday night to Thursday night. I had the surgery on the Saturday morning and I went to work on the Sunday night. So that's the recovery time for you. I was cleared to go to work. I was absolutely fine to drive. So it was just incredible and a really quick recovery for me. So I can't even recommend it enough. I know a lot of people aren't suitable for LASIK, and the PRK recovery is different, and I do think takes longer, but I can only speak for LASIK, so that is what I'm talking about. I actually think I literally covered every question in that one very long answer, but I'm trying to be as thorough as I possibly can be. This one says, how did your eyes feel during the surgery? It's weird, you can't feel anything. Like, they use numbing drops, so I didn't feel anything. My eyes felt absolutely fine, and as soon as I sat up, they felt a little bit watery, like I said, blurry, and the grittiness came about half an hour to an hour later. How long does it last? Loads of people ask this, and to be honest, it's definitely different with every single person. I'm hoping to get at least 15 years out of it, and that would just be incredible, but everybody's eyes are different. Everybody's eyes deteriorate at different rates, so I can only hope. Optilase try to ensure that you can get as long out of your surgery as possible because they treat eyes that are stable. My eyes had been the same prescription for about 7 years, maybe longer. They had stopped deteriorating, which made me kind of a perfect candidate, because I suppose if your eyes are continuing to deteriorate every year when you go to the opticians, then even if they correct that, your eyes haven't got to their worst. They will continue to get worse, so the surgery might not last. So it's different for every person, but like I say, I'm hoping to get quite a long time out of it. This question is, what were your biggest concerns and how have you been finding life since? Well, I think the biggest concern would be you don't want the surgery to go wrong. You don't want your eyes to come out worse than when they went in. Although I did feel very reassured by the whole team at Optilase that everything was going to be okay. And often if something does go wrong, which isn't often, the vision can be corrected. So I did feel that reassurance, but yeah, that was my biggest concern. I didn't want the surgery to go wrong. I wanted to be able to see. Life since, it's crazy. I walk over to my dresser every night and I go to take my contact lenses out because I haven't got used to the fact that I can go to bed and I'm able to see. It's just silly things like that. Waking up and being able to see, it's just amazing, and my eyes don't get tired the way they used to. Obviously I work late into the night, and on the drive home my eyes would always be like drying up, my contacts would be in my eyes, and I just don't feel that anymore. So life has been pretty great since. Does it hurt? How long is the procedure and recovery? I feel like I've answered both of those. It doesn't hurt. I had a day of discomfort the day after, and then the next day I was absolutely fine. And the procedure didn't take very long at all. I'd say I was actually on the bed for maximum half an hour, but I actually don't think it was anywhere near that, maybe 20 minutes. I think I was just lying there like, oh, I hope everything's gonna be okay. So I don't have a definite time, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't there longer than half an hour on the surgery bed. Does it completely correct your vision even if you previously needed glasses 24/7? Well, I previously needed my contacts, like I said, 24/7, and my vision is completely corrected, so yes. Somebody said, is it risky? I wear glasses and contacts and I'm scared in case it goes wrong. I can completely relate. Obviously I've already said I was scared. You know, everybody has a little bit of fear that it might go wrong. But is it risky? I guess it's how you define risky. Chances of something going wrong are very, very low. So I'd say risk factor is very, very low. But obviously, with everything, there is a risk. Did you take anything to help with nerves? If so, what? And did it help? No, I didn't take anything for nerves. I only really got nervous the morning of the surgery. But like, I wasn't shaking with fear or anything, I was fine. And then just after, paracetamol, like I said, for the discomfort. What follow-up checks will you have? Is there a guarantee of 20/20 vision? I went for a checkup the very next day with LASIK, that's what it is, it's different with PRK. And then I went for a checkup a week on from that. I also have a checkup a month on, and then 3 months. So I'm not there yet, I'm not a month on, I'm about 2 weeks on at this point. And yeah, everything's looking good. So the first couple checkups, they're to check for infection, they're to check your eyes are healing well, and then I think the later checkups are a month and 3 months, they'll be checking that my vision is staying perfect, isn't deteriorating, so on and so forth. But from what I can see what I did there, everything's looking good. So the final question, and there's a lot of this one, how much does it cost? It costs different for every single person, because it all depends on your eye, your prescription, which surgery you go for. So the best thing I can do is tell you to go for a consultation. It is free. There's no pressure to go ahead with the surgery, and they will be able to outline costs for you. You know, it ranges from one number to another because people's eyesight range from one number to another. So yeah, I would say 100% worth it, whatever the cost, because if you add up the price of contacts, glasses, solution over the years, what I've spent on that is an entirely different number. So yeah, that is absolutely everything. I am absolutely delighted with the surgery. I would say up there with the best things I've ever done. Probably the best thing I've ever done to date. And I'm just so happy, like you can probably tell, I can't stop smiling. I have tried to answer every question and everything I can think of that you might want to know. But if you do have any further questions, just drop them down below in the comment section and I will answer those for you. Like I said, I went to Optilase in Belfast and I just can't recommend them enough. They were incredible from start to finish. The staff, every one of them, are so friendly. They always make you feel so at ease, so content, so comfortable, and yeah, that's about it. I'll leave the details for Optilase below as well if you're interested. And yeah, I do think that is everything. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. I would absolutely love that. And I will be seeing you soon with probably a fashion video, let's be honest. I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.